Hello, everybody, and welcome to part number 4 of How to Build Stampy's Lovely World, part 4. Wow, I'm going to be joined by Crystal. Hello, Crystal. He's a new helper of the series, so be here. No updates, although in the last episode, and I'm going to get this off my chest in a second, we did the guest room in here, as well as, of course, Henry and Hilda's room down in here, which is a pretty easy build. I did that with Ellis. And I'm going to be real with you guys, because, obviously, I want to say a big thank you to Charles in advance, because he is the one that's going to be editing this video, because this is the second time of me filming this. I had to take down the entire tower because this morning I tried editing the video. There was some weird glitchy effects going on my iPad, and I'm thinking, what's going on? And anyway, I try to export the video. It fails to export. It just says like an error occurred, and so I deleted some storage, tried editing it again, just to be sure. The glitching still carried on, and it kept on like automatically pausing because of some weird screening effects that were going on that iMovie just couldn't process. So yeah, it just kind of gave up on me, and I gave up on it. So decided to delete the video, start from scratch, and here we are. And yeah, so basically, I'm hoping to get this done a bit faster than last time. Not because last time was slow, but just because I'm doing this twice. I really actually can't be bothered. But here we are. So let's grab out some oak, some sandstone, and we'll grab out some torches. And we'll grab out an oak door as well. Okay, so I'm gonna just illustrate. I'm gonna be classifying this for all purposes as the front. Of course, that side is kind of the front of the house, but this side is the front of the tower. Reason being is because it has the most obscure details in it, and it just makes it easier for kind of reference pointing. So this is gonna be the front. This is gonna be the back, the shorter side. So I'm gonna work on the front hand side. So Crystal, if you're gonna just copy what I do. So we're going to start off by making a little like L shapes, kind of like backwards, leftwards, rightwards. Yeah, I'll just kind of mark that out. Then we're going to put 4 sandstone on top of this, 1 sandstone on each of the left and right sides, and 4 oak in between. Then we're going to put torches. So basically just copy what I'm doing on the other side. So basically for you, you'll be doing both sides, but just because, for the purposes of for tutorialing and stuff. Getting it done faster. So then just basically put torches on like each of the end parts of the sandstones. And to my knowledge, and I'm going to verify this just to be sure, each door, I want to say, yeah, that one faces to the left. And so does that one. Okay, so each of these doors down here, because I forgot to explain in the last episode, and Charles did mention this, both of these doors face to the left. I just made that one face to the right because L's. Okay, so now we're going to want to have 5 sandstones. So this is obviously 1 sandstone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on top of the 5th sandstone, we're going to put a layer of oak on top. And I think I might have accidentally placed that torch there. And then in here, you can basically just put oak going around. Whatever floats your boats, I guess. I guess that's sort of a generic saying for this. Actually, I might just build these oaks on like these 4 blocks, and I'll show like what to do next. So build the sandstone up. La 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 la. Have fun. Yes. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And then what we can do is just bring these down over the doors like this. And of course, it's going to line up right down there. If you want to do the same thing, nice one, crystals. Then you're basically going to want to place torches on these oaks right above the doors. So like this. That ladder was catching me. I got really confused. Then we're going to want to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oak planks. And then 2 torches on these like oak. So like this is going to be kind of like covered up. So here you just want to place like 2 blocks above this, and then that will be that. So that's like the shaft of that bit completed. Well, actually, I just realized it is not, and I'm glad I just had that flash into my mind. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So on the third oak from the top, so this is 1, 2, 3, we're going to want to place torches on basically where we put them on the sandstones initially. Crystal's got that. Now, if you want to do the back, I'll obviously show it because it's literally just a staircase of like 1, 1, 1 sandstone. I just don't obviously go the whole way around. Just like do mark out the back sort of shape, and then I can connect it and then kind of show as demonstration. You get me? Okay. So we're gonna basically build up here and do a 3x4 section. So that'll connect up like this. Then you're going to place 2 blocks like that. I don't really know how to explain that shape, but just that is how it is. And then we're gonna place 2 blocks here, 2 blocks behind that. And then we're basically going to bring this to the back. So the back section of this is basically just 1 block behind. And that's going to be in there. Just like so. Next, we're going to be basically build a 2x2 shape like this. A section that's going to come off of that, just 2 blocks off of that section. And then off of this. And there's also going to be some torches on this section, I realise. I think I know where they are. Yes, okay, cool. I know where they are. Okay, so now we're going to bring this up like this. So bring it to, and then place the torch. And then we can kind of connect this going around to there, and I'll place the torch there. There's basically, so on the ends of these like longer sort of sections, you're going to place torches like, that would actually require a torch. I'm glad I came back there just to check that. So these 2 blocks would need torches as well. And then so would that one there. Okay, now we're on the final sort of layer before things get easy. So you basically just want to place 2 blocks like this. And I'll take this side where I'm on, and on both these sides, you want me to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can basically just fill these little bits in just because it makes it a bit easier. And then here, we're going to do 1 diagonal and then 2 diagonals. So each of these sections here is basically just 3 blocks long on each side. And to make sure that you get all this stuff right, because I remember there's been a time where I've just completely neglected this and I've kind of gone 3 blocks. The back section here is correct, except you're going to want to bust out those blocks like that. So it kind of makes a little corner. And in fact, I am going to check that because some part of me tells me that there's something... No, it is actually correct. I am mistaken, which is A-okay. Next up, we're going to place... Oh, I didn't know if you did that side. Hold up, I'll just quickly fill this in just for continuity purposes. So just bear with me. Crystal, if you can fill some of this stuff in, that would be good. Because I thought you were going to, actually. Yeah, no, it's all good. So yeah, there's going to be 2 diagonals there. Perfect. Okay. Next up, this next row is going to be pretty easy. So you're going to place a row of 2 sandstones going back, and of course going the whole way along to the back as it is. And then there's going to be diagonals. Just kind of bring them like blocking in a way, like the diagonals, so you don't cut the diagonals because obviously that would look really wrong. You kind of just embrace the diagonal. I'm just doing a bad job at doing that apparently. Okay, so then yeah, so the diagonals is like 2 blocks on each sort of section of this, and then the oak section here. So there's going to be oak 1 diagonal out. Is basically the same. You're just going to bring this out. Just making sure there's nothing to obscure my my flow there. Apart from that, this is almost there. Just make sure you don't do that. It's kind of easy to do that because once you get into a rhythm, you kind of place like 3 blocks there in that little diagonal. It's just like, oh, bummer. Okay. No, you're doing the same thing there. And I was just like, oh, I'm on the corner. It's all good. Okay. Yep. We're just kind of speedrunning that. Okay. So now there's torches on the first and the last block of each side. So it doesn't matter where you're looking on any given side. There's just going to be torches, like on these bits. Yeah. Okay. Crystal's got that. Now, what I'm going to say to do just to make it easier is on any given side, so just take any. I'm going to go from the bedroom side, so you're facing Harriet's Hill. It doesn't matter. You're basically going to want to take a sandstone row and it's going to just be the length of this and 3 back. Actually, yeah, you can do that for now. I'll explain that in a second because that'll make it easier. And then where these like wood are, just because it's going to be fences, just kind of bring sandstone above. So of course here it's just going to be sticking out 1 more, so it's going to be 3 on those and then 2 on the diagonals. And we'll get back to those diagonals in a second, actually, just so we can get the base of this place in. Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So wait, we have 4 diagonals. Oh wait, hang on, because this didn't get brought out 3. My apologies. I think the rest are good. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to come to the second block here, and then we want to start bringing in more diagonals. I believe it's the second block. I'll verify this in a moment. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I've miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so you basically just come in from the second block, guys. And then just bring it down and just go 5 diagonals in. So you can take any side to do this. If you want, if you can do the same for the other 2, that would be quite helpful. Yeah, you got it. And do me a favor, once you have done all that, just fill in the entire floor with oak, except this ladder thing. In fact, just to make it a bit more easier, I'll just bring that up. I think that, yeah, that is the right height. I'm gonna assume. We'll just bring this up, and then, like, Crystal, if you do this with a floor, just bring up, like, ladders going in this whole thing. So, yeah, I just want to be up. Yeah, okay. Cool. I am going to start working on the fences. So, basically, just get out oak fences, and we're going to place these around the little ring section here, just because it's easy. The pattern here on top is quite significant depending on the angle that you look at it from, but don't worry, there's an easy way we can straighten that out. So it's all good. So basically just place fences on top of all the sandstones here, and then you can kind of get the picture. Okay, so now we're going to start from the bedroom side. So I'm just going to make sure I grab out each color of wall correctly. So yeah, I need to get onto the right side on my reference real quick. So we're going to grab out, So we're going to grab out red wool, red, orange, yellow, green, lime, light blue, regular blue, pink, and purple. Okay, now just kind of do what I do. So make sure you're literally, if you're looking down, you're looking at like this sort of balcony. You can see that in your sort of periphery, I guess. And we're just going to start this pattern up here. So just, bring it around. This should end on orange. And then this whole sort of section should just be brought up over here. And then when we get to, I believe it's pink, but I'm just going to verify. Yes, it is. We're going to skip a block because there's going to be fences here. And we're going to put purple and red. So basically, just make sure you do that, because otherwise you'd put purple here, and then that would throw the pattern off even more than it would be, because this is kind of like a 2-block difference here. I think the pattern would actually line up if Stampy didn't do this, because of course it ends on dark blue, I'm pretty sure, on the other side, so it would actually line up. But yeah. And then there's no other disturbance to the pattern from here, so just kind of build this whole thing going along. I'm doing a hell job at it. I remember when this thing was a bane in my life, because, like, I can do this now without reference. The only reference I need is to make sure I'm getting the right colors, because I always get mixed up between the colors of this and the colors of, like, the rainbow tunnel and the creeper coaster. So, like, I'm always just making sure. But I know, like, where to start and where it sort of ends. But I always like to just check in the tutorial sense for, I guess, professionalism and just referencing it, because ain't nothing worse than getting something wrong in a tutorial. See, so then, like, this ends in blue, so imagine, like, here the pattern was, like, 2 blocks off because of that. That would be a lot better, and Crystal has nearly finished filling in the floor whilst that's been going on, which is nice. Okay. So I'm going to take one of the short sides. You take Is something off?
There shouldn't be.
Is that supposed? That looks. Yeah, no, it is fine. Because I'm not used to looking at it like this. It's just like weird to me how like. Yeah, it is fine. I'm pretty sure. We'll find out anyway. Basically, I'm gonna take a shorter side. You take. I'll take the one by the bedroom, considering that's where I was for this. And you take the one by Henry Hodder's room, and I'm just gonna get the blocks ready. You just kind of steam ahead. So we're gonna want oak, oak stairs, torches, and not that many doors. Okay, so place up 5 oak with a torch on top. Bring this oak along 7 blocks. So this one will be like the 7th, and then bring it down so it's in line with the oak. Then of course, like place your torch on top. Then facing this way, we're going to place a set of 2 stairs. I've just like butchered them, but it's fixable. We move on. There we go. And then do the same thing here with these stairs. If you do the diagonals, Crystal, like when you do get to them, don't worry about doing the torches because like they kind of they differ from side to side. So then just build up an oak column in the middle with a torch on the second block, and then I'm just gonna make sure I get these torches in the right spot. So we got 1, 2, and the third. Okay, sorry if I keep placing blocks. It's because I'm trying to like move on my reference using like touch controls and it's not fun. So we basically just want to build 4 columns of supports like this, and then that'll be stairs. So then you're going to have a torch on this one, so the second one from there, or just come onto the third oak like that. I'm going to build the structure of this one first because I'll make it easy. So basically on the second block here, build up 5, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with a torch. There's with a block. Sorry, there's a torch on that block, like where I've placed it on, and then there's going to be a torch on the pillar there. And then here I'm going to temporarily place a little 2x2 thing there because we obviously can't place the stairs easily with the door there. So we're going to want to place 2 sets of stairs on each side. I'm going to quickly mirror what we've done there just for easiness. So build up your stairs the way I'm doing it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. And then you can kind of get the picture. You build that along. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, so to speak. Okay, now for the doors. Okay, these doors are facing, so we want to obviously punch out these blocks up as high as we're not going to be able to get in. These doors are, why do the doors keep on like placing weird when I... Oh, it's because of the stairs, isn't it? I'm going to have to like do some freaky something with this. It's because they don't like it, because like the stairs are kind of throwing them off. There we go. I didn't actually think about that or consider that. I don't know if I've ever actually had that problem before, so that is something kind of mysterious there. So then we go 1, 2. Okay, so this is kind of different now. So this is what I said about the torches being on different positions on these. So we're going to go 1, and then 2, and then on the second one that we've just, like, too tall. The second one that we've just done, we're going to place a torch there on the sort of back of it. So there should be like 2 sort of pillar blocks, if you will. And then the rest is just going to be thingy. And of course, considering the fact that like what we've just done, you've placed that torch on the wrong height, Crystal. But yeah, that's about that, that's fine. Considering what we've done so far is just mirrored. I'm going to show you where the rest of the torches go. So the next one is going to go 1, 2. So basically in the same spots, like 1, 2, and then turn around the block like that. And I'm pretty sure these doors on the other side are supposed to be the correct orientation. Yeah, Crystal's done them correctly. And then the torch on this side is on the 1, 2, second one again, so 1, 2, and then Crystal's already done it. So it's basically in the same spot. The one like on this set of diagonals is different. Let me quickly, because I realized I did kind of neglect to do it, and it will make it easy now that this isn't anyway. Don't do anything with the roof yet, because, of course, just to make it easier. Let's quickly do the snow, because it's not that hard to do. So, basically, to kick off, down here, place 3, with the snow on the ground, add a snow, 1 diagonal on the floor, by that as well. It is so laggy. I'm using my iPad for reference, and this is just horrid. Place the snow there on the orange, as well as diagonal to that on the floor area there. Also place the snow diagonal to that on the green. So, pretty good stuff. Next up, we're going to place some snows on the yellow and on the lime. And then that is okay for some of this side, at least, I think. Actually, I'm having to avoid that. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to skip 2 here. So 1, 2, and then on the green and the lime, we're going to place some snow, as well as up here on the blue, and up here on the orange, and up here on the what's that? Blue, like light blue. Yeah, there we go. Okay, is that everything? Snow related, anyway. Yes, it looks like it. Okay. That was pretty easy. I feel like I'm missing something. I just wanted to quickly go around and see, because that seemed a bit too good to be true, sort of thing. But it does look like everything is in, so I'm just going to accept that. Okay, so the roof. What are we going to do with you? Okay, so, first off, because of course there's fences on the roof, we can't really do much without something to put them on, so we're going to place on each of these diagonal bits some oak planks. If you can fill the floor in with sandstone, that would be good. I'm going to put the ladders in. So on each of these sort of flat sides, so take one, for example, I'm guessing I'm by, that Harriet's Hill side, so place ladders going up here, as well as ladders going up here. Sorry, Crystal. Then you're going to have an oak log on top. Actually, I should get trapdoor. Yeah, so get an oak log with a torch on top, and then there'll be a trapdoor there, and then do the same thing here. And whilst that is all being finished off, we can basically just place, the fence is going on top of all this. That makes life a lot easier with us both multitasking on stuff, because at least then we're not, like, being held back. Alright. Nearly there. Okay. So now, let me get out the oak again. We're going to place, so on the side where this Stampy is, make sure you do this on this side. I've accidentally done it on that side, believe it or not. We're going to place an oak here, an oak here. That is an oak log, my bad, I should have specified. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's going to be two torches on that. And in the middle 2 blocks here, we're going to have stairs. Those stairs have signs on the side, which I will do because not that hard to do realistically. Okay, then let's get some new blocks. So we're going to need oak and slabs. I'll grab the torches back again. So 3 blocks away, so 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, in the middle where those stairs are, let me just verify that is correct. Yes, it is. Place 2 slabs on top of those, and then 2 blocks on each side. Then pick any diagonal side. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This middle block here is going to be 4 tall, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be slabs on either side of that. And there's going to be torches on the back and the front of this. So, pretty self-explanatory stuff. Then in the middle here, we're going to have 2 blocks, followed by slabs on top of those 2 blocks. And then in the middle, we're just going to connect that up with some oak, like that. Next up, place 2 oaks, exactly, on the 5th one, so it kind of goes back into the middle. And then bring this out and over, roughly down to where we've brought it for now. Yeah, in fact, it'll probably make it easier, just so we have something to keep the water at bay, just to put fences there for now. of course, we can break those at any point. Crystal has marked out some stuff here, so on these blocks, sort of connecting to the fences, there's going to be some oak with torch on top of that. 1 block away, there's going to be 2 slabs, which is going to connect up to a slab bridge. So basically, just like place a temporary slab and then break it, and then like there should be like a block gap under there, of course, because it's like a slab up. Next, there's some torches, so there's going to be 3 along here, so like that, and then there's 3 there. And let's get to work on the shape, shall we? Okay, this is going to be fun. So place 2 slabs. So we're facing this as Stampy, so obviously not like right here, but like 1 back. Place 2 slabs there. 2 slabs, 2 blocks apart, 2 blocks in the middle, and 2 slabs there. We're gonna get some water, and I'm gonna get diamond blocks. So first off, I'm gonna place 2 diamond blocks here, and I'm gonna place 4 diamond blocks here. I've actually not tried it like this. In fact, I might place the diamonds afterwards because of the way the water flows. So first off, we're going to start by placing 2 water buckets. So just tip them over like that. Actually, the diamonds, there is a way of making this flow a little better. I think it's to do with... Have I done that right? I am sensing that something is a little iffy. Oh no, that is fine. Temporarily, however... What's going on with this? Okay, yeah. Something there. Just make sure that like the water kind of does a shape thing. So just place like the 2 diamonds back afterwards, I guess, will make it easier. And then inside of here, we're going to place 4 of any block, 1 below where we originally tipped the initial buckets, and it'll kind of make the shape bulge a little bit. Kind of like that. That looks to be alright. Yeah. Now, there will be water coming through here, but until that point, I'm going to work on this. So, I don't think there's an easy way to really do this, like, with the 2 of us, so just, like, come in wherever you feel it's needed. We're going to bring this out by 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, basically, just stick torches on top of each of these. And then we're going to basically double stack. Is that an initial row? What have I just done? Okay, yeah. We're kind of just going to double stack it, so bring it down a layer, I guess. Now, whilst Crystal's doing that, there are going to be some torches on this. I think I remember where they go, which is good to remember. Memory is going to serve us well here. So yes, 1 more. Okay, yeah, I remember where they go. Okay, so we're going to have, if we're going from the ends, like where it'll tip into the storeroom, we're going to have 1 here. We're going to skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th one, we're going to place a torch going down there. And then there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 4. And then it'll end. Let me just verify that. Yeah, 4. Like that. Now, take any block. For me, I have barrier blocks because modded. And we're going to just temporarily place them here. We're not actually done with this. That will fade away, don't worry. And now what we're going to do is we're going to place some fences. So where we had this section here, we're going to bring fences up to it, like this. So just kind of try and angle it quicker than I am, because I'm not the fastest. And then in the middle sections here, we're going to place an entire line of oak planks. Just going literally the whole way down. I think I missed a block there. Yes, I did. I'm glad I picked up on that. And then around each side of this, we're going to place oak stairs. And then, of course, you're going to have to miss one anyway because of the fence. So that is all swell and good. And, yep, Crystal has done all that. So, basically, you can kind of go gun-ho with this. You can place more sources here. Place them like kind of under the bridge where you can, I guess, and we'll fill this in. And then seeing as we have barriers, we can kind of let it roam free a little. You know, there's liberty here. Just like that, works. Now, the last thing I can really think that needs doing up here, unless I have missed something drastic, which Crystal will have to point me up on, is the snow, which I have in 658, so yeah. So yeah, okay, I'm just going around. So if we're at this fountain bit, you're going to place 3 there, and then 1 below. So you're kind of going to make a T. Let's go up to the left. So you're going to skip 1 from down here, place that shape with 1 going down the left. And then straight up from that, you're going to place a snow sort of diagonal 3 blocks away from that sort of nook there, if you will. Over here, you're gonna place. So it's right here, I believe. So yeah, you're gonna place 2 there, and then 1 down. So make sure it's like 1 away, I guess, like from the trapdoor. So 2. So it starts like 2 blocks away from the first block of that. So 2 there, 1 there, and then skip 1, 2, 3, and then place 1. Skip a diagonal. Actually, that's not a diagonal. It skips, isn't it? Yes, it is. So, yeah, skip 1 diagonal, so that'll be like 1 block, and then that's obviously the second block down there. And then place your snow. And I do believe... Have I missed anything, Crystal?
I'm double checking that now.
I think that's it. I mean, if... Like... if I have... Actually, the only thing I can think that I could have possibly missed is the fact that, like... Oh, yeah. I don't think... Yeah, those torches, I don't think you've put them in the right spot. Oh, yeah, you have. I'm really sorry. I didn't explain. But yeah, basically on the 5th block of these, there are torches, and I just remembered then because I just realised. If you have issues with your ice here, I don't know what to tell you. I'm using accurate biomes, and that leads me into what I'm going to say at the end of this tutorial. So if you're here for this tutorial, skip to the next part, or I'll, get a timestamp or something. Actually, that'll probably be a bit of effort. So, if there's anything, I'll correct it in the next episode. But I'm going to make a series, or maybe 1 long video, depending on how I feel about it, on how to get Stampy's accuracy, the most accurate you can physically get it. Because people are using all sorts of knockoff branded seeds, like seeds with ice here, seeds with biomes that are just weird, seeds that start and end in 0. Looking at you, Hooded Cube. Actually, he didn't use that, but he has it. Just, yeah, pretty much. And like this seed, people have requested that, because they don't have a 360, or well, they don't have a PC or the means to download it from Bobcat's video where he promoted this, my work from getting this. People obviously want a way to get it, and I got a comment on a video. I think it was the first tutorial of somebody saying, "Oh, can you show us how to get this?" And I said, "It's a really good idea because I kind of thought more about it, and people. It's easy to go into U1, walk around the world, you have some shitty ice in the back, and call it a day." But it's more effort if, like, this seed is kind of a knockoff. It's got accurate biomes, but, like, the ice, as you can see back there, it's a little bit scuffed. Because it's just, like, it's supposed to be all filled in. But so, like, if I was to do that, there'd be a lot of criteria I'd have to match for that as well. Don't worry about bringing this down right now. But, you can if you want, but up to you. So, yeah, basically, my opinion is... just hold up. If you have a world or you're wanting to build these tutorials, I am hopefully going to work on making an easy start renewed. So I'm going to try that and sort it out. But yeah, that is basically going to be it. So we got this done quicker than the last time for sure. The episode may be a bit longer than it was last time, but because I've ranted on and I know how to extend videos, which I hate myself for. And... yeah, so pretty much that is going to be the end of this episode here. I want to say a very big thank you to you for watching this and building this if you have so far. In the next episode, I don't even want to think about it. What are we going to be doing in here? Oh my god, this is going to be nuts. Crystal may be joining me. I probably will do that by myself because it is quite a claustrophobic video, and so it'll probably be a solo one. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you, Crystal, for joining me. Thank you, Charles, for editing this, because I know he's here probably listening right now. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!